Well, if it wasn't for this guy batting in second grade, I don't know where we would have ended up. David Toft, how are you, buddy?
Morning, pal. How we doing?
Not too bad, mate. Yeah, not a happy return to the crease for yourself, mate. But a second grade come good with the with a mighty win, mate. Yeah, terrific effort.
Yeah, it was actually. To be fair, I'd obviously played a little bit with the group in the T20s and stuff. So just to be around the blokes for 2 weeks was pretty good. The guys we were exceptional. Obviously, at a time where I think we were 7 down for about 60 first innings on the Saturday. Just sort of showed where we can get to, and then to bowl them out for sort of twice for 30 more than our score and nearly get them completely outrighted was just a sign of hopefully things to come, really. Like I said, I think we've all been waiting for the red ball to come about and sort of show what we can do and start obviously trying to form around sort of 13, 14, 15 players in the second grade to keep together this year and have a pretty good run at sort of trying to get in that top 4, really.
Yeah, you guys were in trouble in that first innings. I think I'm just going through it here. We're 3 for 3. You're a part of that. And then Henry Taylor and Jackson Monley. Wow. I reckon that was a turning point. That innings from Henry got you guys home.
Yeah, I think previous times I'm speaking to Ball and Crampto was obviously captain. The team may have just sort of fallen on the wayside and hopefully obviously just a little bit of sort of getting through for an hour of literally blocking it, covering a bit of time in 2-day cricket just meant that then I think we had lunch then. It felt like another 40 minutes without taking a wicket during lunch, and then Henry and Monners, was really good. Sort of Henry taking on the boundary when it was right to do so really well, and then obviously Jackson just literally staying in, digging it out, a couple of inside edges, some really good shots in there too, and sort of grinding out sort of 40 odd. So for them two to do that, I think shows obviously experience beyond their years, specifically. Yeah. But more so obviously what we can do as a side in terms of when the batters have failed. Obviously giving the lads every chance to have something to bowl at really as well. So it was really good to be a part of. Honestly, great couple of weeks.
Yeah, and you had him on toast 3 for in the afternoon. The next day you rolled him for 107. Jackson, he's got to be plum. Gets a fifer.
Yeah, bowled really well. I think we just flipped around the bowlers quite nicely. I know Tommy Ely played the first week, got a couple of wickets, which broke the sort of spine of the top order, and then Plummy just sort of seemed to scuttle through them. Only bowls wherever the wind's behind him, which is cute. After that he whipped through them. We got a few wickets with spin and stuff like that, and then sort of rolled them out pretty cheaply. To be fair, last 7 wickets going for about 50 runs. So yeah, really good.
Yeah, he did well, and then he picked up another 3 in the second dig.
Yeah, he was really good, and I think he got like 20, maybe 18 with the bat when we were trying to get him late on in the dark, which wasn't even that dark, but that's another story. So...
Well, and the thing is, obviously, it's a great effort there by Jackson Plum and obviously Matty Crampton and that. First grade, it got away from them, didn't they? They should have won that game. They put 30 on for the last wicket, did Sunny Coast, and that was good enough to get over the line. It's just must be frustrating for Corey Hunter and the boys.
Yeah, I think so. Like I say, I think they snapped sort of defeat from the jaws of victory pretty much in the first grade when they had him on toast, obviously just to try to get that final wicket and sort of do the double in the first and second grade really across them. I guess that things happen. It's obviously for us it happened where we came out of the hole and then in the first grade Sunny Coast sort of did it against us in the first grade. So but all obviously since the red ball started now the first 2 weeks sort of feel far more positive about obviously getting closer to winning games of cricket. I'm pushing obviously for higher up positions, and if that means at Christmas we're near the sort of top 4 or top 6, you've just got that bit to play for and a bit of bite about us, which is good.
Yeah, exactly right. And I think we can feed off the good work we did at the back end of last season, Dave. I thought we came really good in the back end. The lower grades came through nice and strong. Unfortunately, they didn't have a great weekend last weekend from 3s down, but they certainly, what we did last year, I think is starting to pay off. I don't want to kiss a death so early. I know it's only round 1, but yeah. So, and the women's second grade roll on undefeated. How good? So they're doing all right downstairs as well.
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah, I think it, like I say, across the club, it's been really good. Like, good place to be. Obviously, I think we've used the white ball this year a little bit as like that training across all forms, really, or not meaning not quite as much, but really having a focus on success. And now they've got early success in sort of the late second grade and stuff like that. It's brilliant. That just means hopefully they've got a better platform to keep kicking on now and winning games of cricket, which is brilliant.
All right, you got the Tigers this weekend up against Redlands, mate. I don't want to harp on yourself, mate. You'd like to get a little bit more time out in the middle, but I guess that's you're fresh back. I mean, you can't expect too much when somebody's come away from injury and all that sort of stuff. So you're better for it, and I'm sure you'll post some runs this weekend. Otherwise, I won't talk to you next week.
Well, that'll be ideal because I'm actually not playing. I'm actually not playing, so I won't get any runs, which means I won't talk to you. So
never mind. Well, listen, well done the second grade last weekend. A great win there for and the Jacksons and the Henry did good, and the Matty Crampton and company. So congratulations, the second grade good against the Tigers this weekend. We'll see how we go, mate. We'll see you back on the paddock soon.
Yeah, perfect.
Cheers.